Okay, it's a morning and I don't have to work. And I actually already ate breakfast, so this is kind of like lunch. Um, so this is the Michelina's, what's it called? Where's my glasses? Oh, there they are. So this is the Michelina's beef and peppers, and this is the one I was kind of dreading for two reasons. Number one, their rice entrees are never as good as their pasta entrees. They tend to do pasta very well, but rice not so much. So it's beef and peppers, and it's bell pepper sauce with rice and seasoned beef patty crumbles. But the beef patty crumbles are the same ones that were in the cheeseburger macaroni, I think. And a Redditor referred to them as somewhat politely as looking like something that a rabbit left behind. And I confess, I laughed. It is kind of funny. So for those two reasons, I'm not expecting a whole lot for this entree. But hopefully with this one, I will not forget to take a picture of it while it's still frozen. I'm over my cold, but my voice is not quite covered. All right. Okay, this looks interesting. This, I think this probably thawed and refroze because it shows all the evidence of having slightly freezer burned and then thawing and resettling during transit. So I'm gonna get a picture of this and then throw it, not literally, into the microwave, and we'll be back in a little bit. All right, so we're gonna throw this in the microwave and be back in about probably 4 minutes. For you, the magic of editing, that'll be the magic of editing. We should be done. Yeah, that feels hot. Ooh, probably should have used a plate. Um, One happy note: my children have agreed to join me in this odyssey of. Well, you know what? I should be fair. It might not be terrible. I'm trying to think which one surprised me before. I think I was expecting to like not be blown away by the pizza rolls when I did that one, and they were actually pretty good. So you know what? I could be wrong. Anyway, I'm gonna get a shot of this, and then I'm gonna stir it up. My kids have agreed to taste this along with me. Okay, so after stirring it up and smelling a little bit, I'm thinking it's entirely possible I might be wrong about this. I was expecting it to be totally soupy, and interestingly enough, it's not. So we're gonna put a little bit on each of the kids' plates and let them taste it. Is this hot? Yes. Okay. And then I'm gonna taste it as well. This one is light on the protein, just like the chicken lo mein. I think the entire thing has 8 grams of protein. So, and it's only 250 calories. So, uh, don't expect this to hold you for very long unless you're adding a protein. It did occur to me that, like, because I was planning on eating this for breakfast this morning, but just did not have the energy. It occurred to me that, like, if this was any good, it might be decent with a fried egg on top. But anyway, we're going to come back after I give the kids theirs. Okay, so they were quick to give me their verdict. Um, One said the texture was kind of weird. I said, "Is the rice mushy?" And they were like, "Yeah." And then the other one took one bite and immediately said, "It tastes like really cheap Mexican food." So let's give this a shot. And I'm pretty sure they're right. They almost always are. One is also like not a peppers fan at all. I do like peppers, so I've got that in my favor. But I don't like mushy rice. Rice is mushy. It's not as mushy as I thought it would be, but it's mushy. Let me taste the beef. The sauce is actually not bad. It's a really mild sauce with, like, I mean, if you like super 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 mild and mushy Spanish rice from a really mediocre Mexican restaurant, you you will probably like the sauce. That's what it's giving. It's like There's no cumin. There's salt, but there's no cumin. There's no garlic. It's mildly sweet. I'm trying to think what it reminds me of. The beef crumbles are actually the least bad portion of this dish. Both my kids gave it a 5. I think I'm actually going to be meaner than them and give it a 4. Not because it's bad, simply because it's just so terribly non thrilling. The beef, surprisingly, is not bad. So the beef goes better with the rice, but I feel like this is unsalvageable. I'm not going to finish it. The kids didn't finish theirs. I won't buy it again. I know what it's reminding me of. The sweetness of the tomato sauce and the mildness of the spice reminds me of the tomato sauce in Jollibee spaghetti. And if you have no idea what I'm talking about, Jollibee is a hamburger slash. Do they have macaroni and cheese? I can't remember. They have spaghetti. I know that. But they're known for their spaghetti, and they're known. Is it hamburgers or is it chicken? Might be chicken. Anyway, it is a Filipino chain, and they used to be just in the Philippines. They have recently spread out to some American cities. Let me make sure I'm right about this. But they have their spaghetti. Yes. So this tastes like Jollibee spaghetti sauce. So if you like Jollibee spaghetti sauce, you might actually like this because this is giving Jollibees. It's that sweet tomato, no real flavor other than tomato and sugar. But yeah, that's my verdict. It's a 4 out of 10. And if you guys don't know anything else about me, it's like I'm potentially like one of the least picky people in the world. If I was actually super hungry, like I'd worked an 8-hour shift and not eaten anything, I would probably eat this. But then again, this is within the context of a nurse who had to work a double and had no food available that wasn't like chips out of a vending machine. I've actually eaten the pureed tray of a resident, well, who hadn't touched the tray, but they'd been admitted to the hospital the other day and there was nothing else. There was no other trays available. And so looking at a pureed tray, I was like, look, I'm starving. I'll eat it. I ate it. It's not something I do again, probably, but that's how non picky I am. I will actually eat pureed food when I'm hungry. And if I was that hungry, I would eat this, but only if there were zero other options. And the whole like pureed tray thing, this was before DoorDash. This was like 20 years ago when pizza delivery at 3 a.m. was like not even possible. Nothing was open in rural North Carolina at that point. But anyway, I digress. It's 4 out of 10. It's giving Jollibees. I'll try and tack on a picture of Jollibees just in case you're curious as to what they look like. Um, Here. But that's about it. You guys know the drill. If you want to, hit like and subscribe. But even if you don't, have a fantastic day. And I hope you're eating something better than this.